I just had the greatest dream ever.
Was it the one when you got into a car wreck and no one cared that you died?
No, I was fulfilling my lifelong dream and going into space.
Well, too bad. That will never happen.
Yeah. Wait. I may not be able to go into space, but I can virtually.
What are you talking about?
Think, Petey, a game where you could travel the universe, discover different worlds, and go on an epic adventure.
Bro, how much weed did you smoke? I don't think there is a game that epic.
No! I remember. A game from long ago. Starbound! Starbound is a game made by Chucklefish Studios. They're more famous for releasing Stardew Valley, and if you ever played that masterpiece, then you know what to expect. So where can they go from there? Space exploration! I've always liked the idea of a game where you could explore the universe and discover different planets, but there never has been an actual game like that. That is, until now at least. So buckle up your seatbelts, kids. We're going on an outer space adventure. But before we start the game, we need to create our character. You have your regular options for designing your character, but the unique thing about it is that you can choose your race. You can choose from human, bird person, ape man, robot, wispy thing, this mudkip looking thing, and plant. But I'm going to go with just plain human. And I'm going to name my character after my friend Taylor. See, Taylor? That's you. That's you when you're old. In case you didn't realize, this game takes place on a futuristic Earth. And we're a member of a peacekeeping organization called the Terran Protectorate. And I've got to say, they must be really good at their jobs because look at this place. Everything is so clean. Oh no. Oh crap, I'm getting out of here. Nuh-uh, I'm not going to die today. Well, at least these two made it out okay. Never mind. After escaping Earth, we realize that our ship has been damaged, so we beam down to the planet below to gather some supplies. And oh my gosh, look at this thing! It's so cute! Come here, precious. What? Oh my god! Please, no! It's attacking me! Ah! At first glance, you might notice this game looks a little similar to Terraria. You can build, break blocks, and craft things, basically a crafting survival sandbox game but in space. But that doesn't make it any less fun. In fact, it's awesome! There's a lot to explore, and with the addition of exploring different planets, it just makes adventuring way more exciting. But there's only one problem. This game is so freaking hard! Holy crap! Right off the bat, almost everything is turned against you. Even the most innocent of looking thing will instantly murder you. One wrong move, then you're dead. Dead, 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 alive, dead. I've died so much in this game that I even went on Google to see if everyone else was having the same problem, and yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Why is the first planet of the game so hard? It's like, welcome to the world. Screw you. After dying so much, I eventually came across a temple that teleported me to an old lady in a sweet hover chair. And she tells us that Earth was destroyed by a creature called the Ruin, which is basically just a gigantic squid. You know, the easiest way to solve this problem is to make it into some calamari. So it's up to Taylor to destroy the Ruin and save every other planet in the universe from its mass mayhem.
Are you ready to save the universe?
What?
What you do next is completely up to you, and as mentioned earlier, this game is a survival sandbox crafting building game. You could either just follow the main story or go off and do whatever you want. And trust me, there is a lot to do in this game. One of the most obvious ones is building. You have a vast number of building materials at your expense, and it's almost endless on what you could create. But my favorite thing to do is go spelunking. I'm always finding different ores and structures the farther I dig down into the world, and one of the most weird things I found was a tiny underground modern city. It really doesn't do anything, but when I broke the buildings, I got a ball of gnomes. Huh, I wonder what it does. Oh my god, did I just throw tiny people? That's messed up. Another thing you could do is complete all the different missions. You could do the main story missions or the NPC side quests. Some of the NPC side quests usually take you to different planets or just have you looking for a specific item, and they can get repetitive and pretty boring quickly. But it's all worth it when you get paid. You know, all these things are great and all, but I want to get into the meat of this game. When can I travel through space? Well, once you have your ship fixed, you'll need fuel in order to get it running. Fuel can be bought at this convenience store and it only costs 5 pixels. That seems pretty cheap, but it adds up quickly because you need 1,000 fuel in order to get it running. You know, I'm no math guy, but that's a lot of money. See, this is what's going to happen when Trump gets elected for his second term. Where's that perfect economy you promised us, Trump? And that space wall! That'll keep out all those pesky aliens. Luckily, you don't have to fill up the whole tank. Closer planets use less fuel to get to, and farther planets use more fuel. And every planet has something unique about it, whether it being different landscapes, ores, biomes, species, structures, atmosphere, weather, and civilizations. All the planets are procedurally generated too, so it makes it feel almost as if there's something new to discover for every planet that you visit. And if you think you're going to explore all the planets, just keep in mind that according to the Starbound wiki, there are approximately 12.667 quadrillion planets to travel to. Good God, that's almost the whole population of China! So let's knock off one of those numbers and travel to our first planet. Okay, I'm about to take my first steps on an undiscovered planet. Everything I've done has led up to this moment.
Okay, I see how it is. I see. I completely understand. I gotta get back to Hogwarts. I gotta get back to school.
You know, I hate to repeat myself, but this game is so hard! The difficulty gets even worse when you travel to farther planets, and it just makes me want to cry. Die, lose all your stuff, respawn, try to get your stuff back, die, rinse and repeat until you get enough gear to keep yourself alive until the cycle starts all over again. It's so frustrating that I've wanted to rage quit so many times, but the only thing that kept me going was realizing that I was a little far behind on recording. So just to play it safe, kill everything, and wrap the whole planet up in bubble wrap. That'll keep it safe. Eventually, I began to master the game's mechanics, and dying became a less common thing, but still, that never really prepared me for the difficulty for planets I'd never really traveled to before. And that's what I really like about this game, the space travel. The map of all the infinite amount of different planets and galaxies you can go to opens up the door for a lot of opportunities to explore. You can even recruit crew members for your ship and customize and expand your ship to your liking, which is pretty dang sweet. It kinda makes me feel like the captain of my very own SS Enterprise, or whatever, I'm no Star Trek fan. Peace! The game even combines some elements from other popular franchises like Metroid, Mass Effect, Harvest Moon, and even Pokemon. Capture Pod? More like Pokey Capture Pod. Stop, that wasn't even funny. It's like the developers took a look at Terraria and just put everything they could imagine into it. And I literally mean everything. This game just has so much stuff in it, it's just so hard to keep track of what to do next. And unfortunately, there's just way too much in this game to cover in one episode. This game is just filled to the brim with content, and there's a lot of things I still haven't done yet. And as a wise person once said,
to infinity and beyond!
So the moral of the story is no matter how hard you try, your dreams will never come true.
Amen.
What do you say, Petey? Want to get out of here and get some tacos?
Heck yeah, I'll drive.
No, I'm driving!
That freaking idiot, he forgot the car keys.